Hey guys, this is Man Shark Sub LPs. I'm Sub, this is Europa Universalis IV, and this is episode 44 of our Big Blue Blob playthrough of the Millennium Information game. We're France, and as you can see, we're undergoing the Protestant Reformation. It's not as bad as it could be, but it's still not brilliant. It's hitting a bit of the Indian guys right now, as well as us, of course. No worry. And we are, of course, at war with two places. Kilwa, down here, nice and easy. And Great Britain and the rest of the coalition, which is actually going easier than the other war. We just need to finish taking marches in Great Britain, which is going to take us forever and a day. Because that's where their march is. We've handled Delhi. Bengal is handled, and we're just finishing up on Maharashtra and dealing with Karnata. And there's our siege down here, so let's handle that and head up there. I'm thinking that we need a full occupation of Kilwa to actually take Kilwa itself. I think. I wouldn't mind them releasing the Tapa as well. But, well, we'll just have to see how that goes. We definitely need to actually take a Kilwa. Because that's, well, the goal of our trade company. Still alive. Oh, she's got new heir. That's annoying. Old heir must have died. It's not the best way of things to go. Still we'll get it eventually. We've got another, what, 300 years? Nova Flanders having religious civil disorder. Nouvelle Flanders, sorry. Oh yeah, they sure are. Jeez guys, don't fucking turn Protestant like the last... The last time we turned Protestant and they turned Catholic. Which was weird. Nope. They want to keep Gaston. I didn't have a problem with them keeping people. Get rid of that. By get rid of, I mean put to the side and ignore. Alright, they'll give a lot of places to us and they'll make Delhi give us even more. And renounce some claims. That wouldn't cost us anything, but fuck them. Fuck them. Siege of Lower Side is done. Thank you very much. So the main question we're going to have is a very simple question, actually. Well, it sounds simple. Ooh, hey, we could actually get a next influence idea. Gives an extra diplomatic relation. At this point in time, though, we're going to hold off on that. So, what we need to decide is whether we strike Afghanistan separate from the coalition, or if we strike, actually, you know what? No, that truce is still in effect for another, what, 4 years? So, depending on what the time is when we exit the war, which should be fairly soon, actually, we've got to decide whether we want to hit Afghanistan and the entire coalition again, twice, or whether we want to hit Afghanistan by itself. So the two main ways that we'll be doing that is, if we want to hit Afghanistan by itself, just before we finish this war, we declare war on Kangra. We don't have a truce with them. We can do it any time. Done. The other option is, after the war is done and we finish coring all the things that need to be cored, we declare war on Kangra and draw the entire coalition back in. Assumedly, we're assuming that Afghanistan calls in. That if by declaring war on the Protectorate we draw in the protectee, protector, then we're assuming that the rest of the coalition comes in. May not happen. I don't actually know. So it is a bit of a guess. I think it will. The other option is we get the coalition war done with right now. We wait another 4 years, declare war on Afghanistan, do whatever we want to do, then declare war on Kangaroo and bring it all back in. I think that last one is the more sensible option. Because that'll enable us to have more wars quicker. And yeah, we're at like 95%, so we've totally got this. One thing I do want to just check in. Okay, so Kilda doesn't have a very high base tax, that's good. We probably need to occupy everything for them to be willing to give us Kilwa. Which, you know, that's fine, I guess. Doable. We might carpet siege them actually, after we handle some business. Because all of these places have really bad supply limits for us. Except for Zimbabwe. So we'll handle this siege here. Take down the army there, and then try and... Fuck off. Should I hit escape? No, it doesn't do anything. We're actually getting a lot of administrative power, which is good because we're going to need it. Let's get converting another place. How much prestige does Mauritania have? I should be able to claim that damn title. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, being courier controller is just way too important for us at the moment. Yep, Russia Douab, beautiful. That little army here ticking around, it's just moving somewhere. We might be able to intercept them, I'm not too sure. No, we got him. Great Britain's peace offer was a grand tale of I'll let everybody else give you everything. Alright, let's go smash this army up. Perfect. And we'll move these guys down there, then we'll have our border force. We are at 99% with them, that's great. That one, thank you. Now what I want to do, if they're moving into Zimbabwe, I want to move up to Masapa. And then leave behind, when we get there, just click that button. We'll leave behind a small force of dudes to execute the siege properly. We'll try and head down into Zimbabwe to stave those guys off and move after them. Siege of Upper Sign. That's Delhi done. So I mean, if Turkestan pieces out of their own goodwill, which they shouldn't, their war exhaustion is practically nothing, then they'd probably, you know, unoccupy that place for us. And I don't actually think Turkestan have enough of a... No, they do actually have enough of a war score to do something. Probably not much, though. So all we're doing down here is occupying Karnata as the sole remaining threat while we finish taking marches. And try and get this little fight done with here. Leave behind a siege army, thank you very much. Bloody hell. And it's all the high base tax provinces as well. It's going to be such a pain in the ass to reconvert. Just did some rebels in Punjab, I think. Oh yeah, up there. You know, I'm going to let them just do their thing for a little bit. Excuse me. Okay, you guys also leave behind a siege detachment. Now, the prevalence of this is why a lot of people don't name their armies. You can name your army at any point. You can just type it up there. But when you break them like this, it reforms them and fucks with the naming, and it's just annoying if you're not a small nation. And attach a siege for that. We'll go handle these dudes. And that's what we call a carpet siege. Because we have carpeted them. Oh hey, we've got a decision available. The Blasphemy Act. +1 missionary strength. -1 tolerance of heretics. I think we're still fine there. Add it. There's not really anything else. I mean, church taxes would be alright, but we can't do that. Okay, now we just sit our army. Oh, we're gonna go put him in a place which, you know, would help out. Got a new pope. We also took a place. We'll head on down to Madurai. These guys aren't offering us what we want yet. Oh, we're at full administrative power. We're obviously not going to spend it on that. We will buy this level of Diplotech though. Now the next level is again a new ship level, so we all know what that means. Yeah, let's blow the military power on that. Thank you very much. And we're going to need to spend some money. Now the real gain here will be in the Protestant nations, that we might finally be able to get to that one at the end of it, the cathedral, and that would be very useful. So I'll start putting them up in Scandinavia, because we don't actually have a lot of presence up in Scandinavia, so if we get rebellions up there, it's an issue. Let's just fill the whole damn thing. There, sorted. Great Britain's peace offer is they'll give everybody else's stuff to me. Really, guys? Siege of Ginji, thank you. Well, we're gonna fuck that army up. Yep. Recall him, thank you very much. Alright, so what can we do with these diplomats? I mean, we've got claims on everything that we can at the moment, to be honest. There's not a lot that we can't do anything with. Alright, guess we're going to send them over to vassals to bolster opinions. And, you know, by vassals I mean our, dudes. I was just about to say, wow, the Protestant thing went away and was not immediately replaced by one, but good thing I waited. Fucking Protestant events. Okay, it's Masaba done. Let's hold on over here. We just sort of sweep forward after that. And by occupying the countries like we are here, we're actually preventing them from making anything. So if they're trying to make troops, then they can't do that. So sucks to be them. Still in fucking charge. 74 years old. Kilwa will like to concede defeat. Great Britain will give us everything from everybody else. The king committed a faux pas, so that's a -1 to that. We're going to immediately buy that level of stability back because that is enhancing our conversion attempts. And that shit is important right now. Much more important than the, oh, let's convert the places that we conquered. Alright, we're almost done down here. I mean, we've got 99%, but I think we're going to need the whole lot before it will give us the option to take Kilwa itself. Ugh. And it'll only let us take Kilwa as well. I don't think it'll let us also take Mozambique. I would if we could, but I don't think it'll let us. Pretty sure it'll be, yeah, you can have Kilwa and that's it. But that's fine, as long as they don't then move their capital to Mozambique. I'm assuming that they'll move it to Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe probably has the highest base tax. And Mozambique would be isolated as well. I'm not going to actually move my army into Tet. Turns out it doesn't actually matter. Right. They still won't give it... You know I have a claim on that damn thing, right? Well, fine. Release them. Give me that. Now what are you? You're shit. That's what you are. Oh, hey, we can actually core it as well. How much overextension is that giving us? 12%? That's fine. Head there. And let me just check something. Valid until 1591. Perfect. Well, we'll be able to get that next time then. And then that'll be the end of Kilwa. And we should also cancel our military access through there. Right, so the other war. Well, let's see what we can get. Hey. Fine. Oh, we don't have any diplomats, that's why. I would like it to be over before these rebels take this particular province. Mainly because that's just us dicking with people at that point. Ah, good, dude's home. Right. Well, that's a whole lot of zero overextension provinces. So, first of all, I want that. I also want as much of England as I can possibly get. Wow, they'd actually let us take Maharashtra and Bengal. No, we want as much of England as we can possibly get, so that's that. We've got 11% overextension currently. What else can we get off them? I'm not going to bother with marches. We'll take marches next time because that has reduced the vassal limit down, so we'd be able to get them all at once. Can I take that? Is that going to give us a little bit of aggressive expansion? That's too much. It's asking for too much there. Well, what if I do it like that? I mean, that's a nice little sort of bundle, isn't it? Now here's a bit of a trick. Because we know we're going to war with Afghanistan twice, we could give them back Quetta, as well as Punjab and Sirhind. I mean, it would be nice of us, I guess, but we're not going to do that. Anything worth about 5%? Nothing is. So what we'll do is get them to cancel some cores that they've got. So how about Lancashire? Yeah, cancel a core at Lancashire. That is fine. Thank you very much. Let's deal with this ridiculous overextension. We're not going to be able to deal with all of it, but that is fine. Move our guys into places. Yeah, I'm fine with that. They'll be fine. Somebody got home from Safala. Oh, that's good. We need to fabricate a claim down there anyway. Ah, these armies need to get out. Perfect, perfect. Took that one, so we should probably move an army in there just to be sure. Oh my god, woman, hurry up and die. Yep, now they have to deal with that little rebellion issue. I think that is everybody fine. It certainly is. Now, we can immediately trigger a re-war by attacking Kangra. Not going to do it. Not right now, because if we do that, it'll stop all these places being coreable. We lost our Casus Belli against Britain, so let's, when we can, send a dude. Oh, minus 20% aggressive expansion. And Britain is no longer excommunicated. That's a bit of a shame. Let's just scroll up and see how our diplomats are going. Ah, they're all busy. No point in checking whether somebody can be excommunicated just yet. So we'll just take it easy, as they say. We do have a war coming up with both Afghanistan and Volga, Bulgaria. So that'll be fun. Shan as well, because we do have that place actually is Protestant and they're trying to convert it. I'm actually going to let them convert that, because that may release... I mean, it's taking a while. Will never be fully converted. They don't have the ability to do that just yet. Right. Well then. Bloody patriots. It's the overextension that's doing this to us. But that'll go away eventually. In about a year or so. A bit less for some places. The religious tension is also adding to that. Oh, actually it shouldn't be because, well, our religious unity is over 100%. So deal with it. Yeah, really don't care. How long's the truce with Kilwa for? Alright, another 13 years. So I think we'll definitely punch on Volga Bulgaria first. Or Karnata could leave the alliance. That's awesome. That's actually really good. So now it's just Britain, who are still colonizing bullshit. So our plan to go to war with Afghanistan is very important now because it will let us take that fucking colony. As well as maybe finally fully annex Britain. And eliminate this issue once and for all. Just a couple of years. But it's good because it means that we no longer have to deal with Karnata, who have... Honestly, really? You put another one down? You idiots! What is wrong with you? God, I have to know that that's only going to piss me off. Yeah, so now Karnata, who have traditionally been a fairly big thorn in the side because they've just been sitting down there doing their thing, well, they're not going to join the coalition at this point in time. They just left it, so, you know. Not quite sure why. There's a war goal with Safala coming up. And we'll probably... Mauritania have gone back to war with Mali. That's fine. Let's join in. You may negotiate for us because we do have some claims. And I don't think you've got claims on those ones. Nope. Alright. Go for it, lads. So they still having issues? Yep. That should be fine. When we get a colonist have a moment to spare, we might get him to colonize Abomi here just to join our shit up. Okay, we just got our claim on marches. As soon as the guy gets back, I think we can also get a claim on London itself. And Trinidad. But we'll start with London. Fuck off. Also, I kind of want to see if I can get this one excommunicated again. No, it's still excommunicated. Cool. Why do we lose the excommunication? Cast a spell on them then. Doesn't make too much sense. I'm sure it'll work out though. Excuse me. Yeah, so one issue that Delhi is going to have here is that those peasants... Oh, one stability. We didn't need it. Those peasants are too big for anything they can raise up here. They'd have to get transit through Afghanistan, who I don't think like them. Or through me, and I won't give it to them. Ugh, still another 2 years. I'm just gonna have to do something. This army can get back to port. Navy, sorry. But yeah, I'm pretty glad with Karnata leaving the coalition. We should probably be attacking Shan at some point. We do need Darung. It's part of our land, if you will. Probably handle that next episode, though, if I remember it. I may not. Ah. Pause the damn game. Thank you. call that diplomat. We could get our idea here. But Great Britain have actually just lost their heir. We don't actually have excommunication cast spell either. That's annoying, but shouldn't be too much of an issue. When's this truce run out anyway? Just before I end the episode? December, so it's still another 2 years away. How irritating. It does mean that most of these, except for Mozambique, but I don't care too much about Mozambique, will be done. Alright, let's call it there. So, as usual, I have been Sub, you have been yourselves. Later.